Okay, I think we're back now.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were playing as Candyman, wrecking, just causing some real havoc. It went to red again, immediately.
No! Tag on it. Is there,
Stop screen sharing, maybe?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, as soon as I stopped screen sharing, it went back to green.
Huh.
So...
You know what it might be, in all honesty, is, Discord is a little demanding, like, in terms of, like, I've actually never asked you this. What graphics card do you...
I think it's a NVIDIA thing. I don't remember offhand because, it just came with it, but, like, it's one of the computers that are pre-packaged but are, like, actually good. So...
Yeah. NVIDIA is real weird about graphics drivers, and, like, sometimes they'll just, drop an update that kind of, like, shits the bed. Like...
maybe.
That's kind of, like, not to directly call them out, but the way my last laptop died kind of had a lot to do with their graphics driver. So, thanks for that, NVIDIA.
Let me try screen sharing one more time, maybe,
Yeah, if it drops again, then like absolutely don't worry about it. It's fine. I can oh shit. There's a massacre.
Oh, there's a bonus stage. Okay, and it went to red.
Oh no, the zombies. They shut down the.
All right, so I guess it'll have to be stream only, unfortunately, but you know.
That's okay. It looks good on stream. I'm just all these all these more brains.
So I was trying to say before, the internet decided to collectively flip me the finger. The only thing I knew about the tier placements is that everybody hated Ash.
That's odd, actually.
Is it?
We were playing it on, like, I mean, when we were playing it, there was like a whole bunch of Herbert Infinite. There was like, Meet Me, My Tall Man getting smoked by Chucky. Did all the zombies just, huh?
I have no idea.
Interesting. But yeah, it's I can see it. I can see Ash being like up there because the book spells seem real gross because they just catch people pressing buttons. But then you have to fight this Chucky asshole, and he's just
oh my god!
Yeah, super tiny. Like everything he does feels like invincible. Yeah, stab him good. Stab him
seeing Candyman do that to Chucky just feels fucked up in a really weird way.
I'm super here for it, honestly. Like knowing what I know about Chucky, like it's fun actually. He's not a monster though.
I can't.
That nail gun is fucked. There's a hair version of that is like not okay actually because it's like way too safe. You can like run away with it. I hate this character in this game. I love Chucky. Not of the origin of Chucky. I just think that like, whoa, the glow.
Yeah, the I'm not a monster line. It's so weird how like it's kind of weirdly powerful the way he says it, but it's also really funny. Like it's
There's a thing they do in like I want to say like. It might be a different season. We were kind of watching it in like, or I was watching it like in bursts in the hotel earlier this year when we had that like house fire situation, and there's a sequence where there's a whole room full of Chuckies, and there's a good Chucky in the room, and is surrounded by a whole bunch of not great Chuckies. And the conversation they have about like the nature of Chucky and like it's a lot like they get real Evangelion about it.
After this match,
God, the angle on that nail gun when you're teleporting like that exact like. Oh my god, the flip off is just that's
son of a bitch dying to super KO is really good. Thank you, Brad Dory, for that.
Yeah, Brad Dourif never not slaying. Actually, just never, just truly. If you've never seen the film Death Machine, Brad Dourif's character in that is incredible. By the way,
wait, did I watch that with y'all?
I think we might have like group watched that at some point, but like just for the that's just a general recommend I think to everybody because it's just kind of a perfect movie.
Yeah, it's Brad Dourif's character, kind of Rundgren coded, and
but Rundgren, but also like kind of cyberpunk incel. Like
it's
so. He's just like you want to punch him, but you can't because he's playing the character so well. He's just he's so good at being a jerk ass in that movie.
Brad Dourif also, I mean, Spontaneous Combustion is a mess of a movie, but
oh yeah,
God, the performance, like, you can't get another guy that just, like, is, like, frothing at the mouth angry as well as Brad Dourif. It's like...
Truly, yeah.
It's like, hey, you want an actor whose character is so furious, he's just, like, vibrating.
Yeah, turns being pissed off into, like, art, honestly. It's like him and Jeffrey Combs in equal measure, but Jeffrey Combs is always very, like, chill about it.
Yeah. I guess I'll do 3 credits here because I am getting hungry.
Yeah, same. I'm a little hungry.
The Michael
the bees
Myers
being so active that you can't quite sidestep the bees. You can't sidestep bees is the lesson there.
I do like that this game has like the Samurai Showdown 3 dodge for some reason.
Oh yeah, it's beyond S-groove. It's like I am not on this plane of reality. I am a superpowered slasher killer, and whatever you're doing is I'm invincible. we rewatched oh god, it looks so weird when he hangs from the ceiling like that.
Yeah.
There's a
wow.
Michael, buddy, Michael, friend. I just posted earlier today that clip of like Michael Myers like stabs a guy and then starts doing Chicago juke footwork over his body. I just posted that earlier today, and I didn't think we were gonna do this today, so that's just an odd coincidence.
That's real good. It reminds me of that clip I saw from the second Texas Chainsaw Massacre where Leatherface is faced with a door that is locked, and his immediate answer is to try to open it by gyrating at it, and then he's like, huh, that didn't work.
I love the logic of this.
Whoa.
That backdash is maybe the funniest looking backdash I've ever seen, by the way, where he just the hands up like, whoa, I didn't do it. Donald Pleasance, don't come out of nowhere and shoot me. They should have had a thing where you can like summon Donald Pleasance to shoot him.
Yeah, that CyberConnect 2 made this game. They would have done that.
Yeah. Or you have like a thing where in his ending, like where he he gets away and he's like he does that no. It's my favorite thing about those. I don't know why it gets me so good. It's just the way Donald Pleasance, hell of an actor, and just
oh yeah,
has to really yuck it up in that scene.
Oh yeah, so I have this Herbert West for Mugen, and yeah, I have that no, it's in my head.
Yeah, the way that they did capture really well the way that is it Dan here is the assistant like
also
when Dan does the master.
Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing that.
Like that the sound, it's like the breathiness of it.
Oh.
It's something that like kind of is pretty scary actually, pretty spooky.
Also, hey, yeah.
So,
Yeah. The OG.
Reign of the OGs. Oh Herbert, you done messed up. Buddy, you.
I think just generally anybody that has Candyman show up in front of them, it's just like you've messed up somehow. Like,
yeah, somewhere in your day-to-day activities, you maybe should have thought some things. I forgot that just done. Oh right, that's how you start his infinite. I forgot. Herbert West can throw a severed head, like,
yes,
that stuns you. Then you just
whoa.
yeah, you can toss the chemical. Like, what a character. One of the characters ever, really.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that they had to pull clips from, like, not terribly emotive characters, like, at least, you know, easy enough to get fighting game clips from.
Oh yeah, the loop where he's like, you know, I forgot what injecting himself does. I don't even remember now.
I hope I don't find out.
It's the HRT. You see, that's what the glowy green stuff is. That's the.
Why do I feel like that's not the first trans joke I heard about Reanimator?
I happen to know a friend who does injections, who's like they have a plushie of Herbert West that like holds their, you know, injection supplies for them, and it's like it's very twee, but it's adorable.
Never thought I'd say that about Herbert West, but here we are.
Yeah. Look, sometimes you like there's an intimacy. Oh my god! Before it said round 1 fight, by the way, he definitely was already holding the knife up. Jason, you cheater.
After fighting him in Mortal Kombat X, I just assume he's just a heel at this point.
Yeah. Every version of Jason, really, in every fighting game is just some form of cheater.
Like that thing in MKX where he would break his neck and it would do like an Eternal Champions like controlled scramble.
I truly can't stand. There's something I have like PTSD about that. The like entire screen turning red. I had a dream about that once.
That's. It's that one stage from lots of Mortal Kombat compilations. Yeah,
oh god, every MK project game, yeah, loves this stage.
There are so many Mortal Kombat projects that use that Tekken 5 song that's just a Mortal Kombat song now. Yeah. Moonlight Wilderness, I think it was. Just every single one of them has it, and I don't know why. Like, I got sick of hearing it at some point.
Vanilla, I think it's just Vanilla Tekken 5 happened to come out when, like, there was, like, a sort of peak happiness with Mortal Kombat, like, 3D era stuff, so that's probably why that is.
Yeah, that's a pretty valid theory. As for why every Raiden is now voiced by Geese Howard, I don't know. Every time, like, I know that when he runs, I'm gonna hear the CVS2 Geese, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Raiden being the Geese Howard is not what I thought I'd have to think about today, but I'm happy to think about it because...
Hey, Janice. Yeah, this is the original. I had to, because Candyman, I mean, he's... I remember not being too into the actual movie, but like Candyman himself, I was captivated by.
I like the mythology, and I think some of those shots are still really good. Like the one in the parking lot.
Yeah, where he's
like, you know, hands behind his back. Like that shot is fucking amazing. Like that, like
like I don't know if it's just my like sort of novice training in photography. I took a couple of classes, but there is something about shots where it's just like there's just a lot of light behind, but it's not illuminating what's in front of them, and it's always striking. It's
like this barely perceptible thing, but he's just like doing the sickest pose you've ever seen, even though you can't really even make out who it is. Like.
Also, I don't know if Oda confirmed it, because, but I'm pretty sure that one dude from One Piece just took Candyman's outfit.
I believe it. Something off about that car.
Something off about the stage. It feels like Billy Ray's about to run a guy over with an airplane back here.
Yeah.
He said this man had candy.
I would love to play as Leatherface in a singular fighting game, but I don't think I can, and I'm not really sure exactly why. I think there's just something like something off-putting about the way usually that they animate the chainsaw moves.
Yeah, I always thought he should be handling them like the chainsaw guys from Toshinden, where he's just spinning around like wildly with it.
Like even in the variations in like X, like there's the one where like Imor uses like the hammer and to like stun you, and even that feels like kind of there's something oddly grotesque about it. Just getting the idea of getting bumped in the forehead with a cooking mallet so hard that you're just dizzy is like that's more like it's Looney Tunes-ish, but it's somehow more visceral to me than actually really bloody stuff. I can't explain it.
Yeah, sometimes the impact with no blood really does strike.
Yeah, it's just like it reminds me of every time I've accidentally walked into something and you start seeing stars. Like actually though.
Yeah, easy mode is just like they put up a fight and then they just stop doing anything in the second round.
Yeah, I just kind of runs out of ideas.
Yeah. Also, hey, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn.
It's all good.
So much stuff going on. Oh yeah. It kind of reminded me of. Wait, why you again? Oh, right.
different. Yeah, we've gone back in time.
Great. Really, the MK trilogy of.
Yeah, before the mask grew into his skull somehow. Have we considered that the mask is actually the possessed thing and not him?
And yeah, we mentioned it with Dollface earlier. I think she has the Jason thing going.
Yeah.
Although I feel much.
There's no lock with Jason, no.
Yeah. They put me at the bottom of a lake, and I remember there was a review of like there was some like. I mean, there's always gonna be like the fucking porn parodies of everything, but like. I remember there was a clip of one, like, there was a Friday the 13th one from the 90s or something. And it's funny that their Jason just talks. It's just like,
yeah.
Like, I forget which one it was, but there was a porn parody where, like, it cuts to Jason, somebody's talking to him, and he's just like, these pictures aren't stupid!
Yeah, I guess the,
It's no beaver and butt face, I'll say that much.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable necessarily like saying one because I don't want to like have it be a recommend, but there is one called Jason Comes Again, which I think is a funny thing to say.
Yeah.
Also, Jason just now like wave dashing through you while you have a harpoon.
Yeah,
Looking you is really funny to me. I don't know why that was. Yeah, like that didn't make any sense.
He didn't need to do all that.
Yeah, Jason doing the Kazuya Mishima.
The electric Jason fist.
I still maintain my Candyman Virgil theory. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say there were some inspirations.
Oh yeah, I forgot Ghostface's idol is really weirdly aligned here.
But by the time that we're gonna have to revisit this whenever like MK1 Chaos Reigns gets to this, but my theory is that they just straight up jack most of this move list because like I don't know what else Ghostface is supposed to do in a fighting game other than summon other Ghostface guys and stab you. Like
yeah, Janice was already on the ball there. Why is everybody's name pink in the chat? It's making it really hard to do. But I don't know what.
Good question.
I don't know what Twitch is. Like it's. Yeah, I installed like two sounds you can redeem, and I have no idea how you can redeem them. They're there. I don't know where, but
it might be a. It's not a points thing. I don't.
It is, but it seems to be exclusively on Streamlabs or something. Like you can't do it on Twitch somehow, which is like that feels like a lot of work.
There's the power-ups and rewards menu, which is just you can make a emote really big. I don't know why you would ever want to do that.
Yeah, but it's just like the sound stuff seems to. there seems to be a lot of steps you have to take to just play like a dumb noise. Like it's.
Yeah, the thing with MKX also, like, you know, them taking from this game is at least like you can spread that out because there's 3 different versions of each character. But like in the case of Chaos Reigns, it's like that in that game the cameos kind of are the game. That was super actually kind of sick. I don't know, like if it's just one guy and he just summons other guy, like I don't know how you'd make that an interesting move list that's worth paying what they want you to pay for like DLC characters. Like I'd rather just kind of play this one.
Ghostface cross-ups.
Yeah, that's some messed up mix. I don't like that. You just cut that out.
Do you like scary mixes? Whoa! Wait till you see that.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's that's pretty spooky. That's
you ain't getting up in the air with me around.
Yeah,
I am the air.
That's scary to think about. The air is actually filled with a ghost man who contains bees that are ghost bees sometimes, but oh, by the way, if no one out there in chat has watched Pumpkinhead 4, Pumpkinhead 4.
I think my mom introduced me. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was gonna leave it at that. There are 4 Pumpkinhead movies, and the 4th one is actually very funny. You should watch the 4th Pumpkinhead movie.
Well, dude, because I think I perked up because I'm like, wait, I think my mom showed me the first movie, but that was so long ago I don't remember anything about it.
You deserve the joy of watching Ghost Lance Henriksen try to warn people about how fucked up and sick and sicko mode Pumpkinhead is and why they shouldn't hang out in the woods where Pumpkinhead hangs out, and they're like, oh, shut up, Ghost Man, you don't know.
Get out of here.
we're gonna just hang out and beef with the Ozarks and just have our, like, you know, old country boy
holy shit
anger rivalry in the woods, and it's gonna summon Pumpkinhead. Oh no, we fucked up and summoned Pumpkinhead.
Oh yeah, we played the Andre Borghi game earlier, and I got stuck in the first puzzle and didn't know what to do.
Oh yeah, that I feel like Steam has gotta have figured that out by now, right? Steam knows everything.
I looked at the discussions, and like everybody's stuck.
That's I guess that's probably a sign of a good puzzle game when no one knows what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, Andre, please tell me where the iron is.
Yeah,
but
where you what do you have to pour the chemical on to get the iron? Do you have to drink the chemical to get the iron from your own blood, perhaps?
So my question was, did I just say it was 3 minutes in the morning?
Oh, huh. Oh shit, it's been hit.
Oh!
That was awesome.
My question is, because I don't know a whole lot about Pumpkinhead, and also remind me to, God, if Chris was here, he'd pop for the second thing I'm about to say. Did the XTC song Ballad of Peter Pumpkinhead, was that named after the movie, or was the movie named after that, or was that just a coincidence? Because I never figured that out. I know that's a loaded question to throw out.
So we're talking about, like, because funnily, like, okay. The fucked up thing is the only reason I know that song is from Dumb and Dumber. The song, as Wikipedia states, the song was inspired by a jack-o'-lantern that they had carved and placed on a fence post. And each day as they walked past it,
whoa,
its advancing state of decay, they started to feel sorry for it.
I can understand, yeah. Unsatisfied.
By the way, this stage is fucking dope. I just realized that this is straight up referencing that part in 2, and you should watch that. Like, that's the best one. Like, I liked the Hellraiser reboot a whole lot. However, The thing about Hellraiser movies is that unfortunately you just can't, like, 2 was such a high point that it's like, how the fuck do we ever repeat that? Like, that's so like, it's so fucking Peem. It's Peem.
I hate how much that word is just seeped in my vernacular without me noticing it.
I do. I just, like, it. I don't often describe many things as it, but when I say it, I really mean it.
It really has that energy of, like, your friend made a typo and it just becomes a big joke with the group and the friend. Like,
it feels like Yag.
Yeah.
Yag.
So the second thing is there is an omission with this game that I felt should be included somehow, although I don't know how you do it. It reminded me that my mom was telling me when she was a kid, her and her sister were very scared of a trailer, and that trailer was for Basket Case.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good old Belial.
Yeah, that's highly understandable. That's there's just some trailers, even some trailers that are like scarier than the horror movie. Like recently we were watching Let's Scare Jessica to Death, and Let's Scare Jessica to Death like has a real messed up central conceit that I can't give away because like you should watch the movie, but like the trailer ends up being scarier than the movie. Like it's not so much the terror of the situation, it's kind of just the thing that the main character has going on, and when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But like the trailer really like just is real ambiguous about it and just plays off the fear of just like, what if everyone around you was a fucked up guy?
I've been there.
It's P. Yeah, that's the terror. This is the P.
Herbert West holding a green vial, just going, it's P.
Yeah.
There's something about just that throw where he just fucking tosses them into the ceiling.
It's real rude.
It's very visceral. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's a real rude thing to do. There's something about, like, I know you get like combos off it, but it's just like that's the step beyond. Like, oh my god, you know.
This is a fanfic pairing.
Yeah, this could be maybe one of the horniest things we've seen tonight.
Candyman's like, wait, what's going on?
So I guess Freddy. Oh, he puts him in a mirror forever. That sucks.
Oh, the twist had a twist.
That was a mistake. Candyman wasn't stupid. He anchored his soul in Freddy's reality. You know what?
That's some JoJo shit right there.
This fucking owns. This owns, actually. Oh, look at this.
Then Freddy's like, no, I have the one up. But then Candyman's like, wait, no, I want.
Freddy just Quan Chi's his way out of there. Jesus Christ, this is so complicated.
Yeah.
I'm like really invested now. Like, who's beating who here? They couldn't help him. Yeah, they're all.
Wait, so
they're
what?
Angels to some, demons to others.
So did Candyman win or not?
Well, I guess the idea is he just doesn't get stuck in the mirror forever. He just kind of like gets to, keep being his ghost self in the real world at that point. Because like, I mean, what would the Cenobites do for him other than just like, they're like, well, do we get to torture anybody? No. Ah, fuck it.
So I want to play on hard mode before we go.
Oh,
I don't know who to pick though.
Can I can I offer? You did say well, I don't think you should be Robert Zadar. Not necessarily. I don't know. What's like your what does the chat think? The chat says Tall Man. I do enjoy Tall Man, but it's up to you ultimately.
The thing is, the Tall Man is that his actor also had a very horror villain named Angus Scrim. Yeah, we gotta play Angus Scrim. Do the funny orm. Wait, he's a fucking stance character?
So he has he has a couple things. He can pull out an orb and then use the orb as like a drill. But when he's not using the orb, it's almost like better because he's more of like a zoner and he has a really fucked up infinite. He has a Ermac teleslam.
Oh my
He
god.
can like he can set up really ambiguous stuff by calling out the little like Jawas, the Jawa creatures to create like ambiguous stuff. Like he's yeah, he has Strider orbs in both, but I think that's full meter. You need meter for that. You need the green stuff. Yeah, there it is. Come. Yeah, he throws you against the wall like. You can kind of loop that into itself. There's a way to I forget how to set the mine out. Like I used to play some Tall Man, but like I'm kind of forget that Angel Fire link kind of has everything.
Now that the sequel to this is finally out, do you two have any thoughts? I haven't seen it yet. So.
I have not played it. I have seen people do some very ridiculous combos in it, and I think maybe they it seems like the kind of game you would enjoy if you just wanted to like perpetrate like, you know, really if you wanted to do really rancid TODs to your friends. What just happened?
I'm not sure.
Did you reach off screen for a different ghost face?
I think so, yeah.
Well, you get 2 per round, but also like there's a in this you can I was saying earlier today, like you get like 2 restands per combo, so you can like, you know. Also, Tall Man gets to break that rule because you can just keep comboing into the cum grab. Like there's a stream where I do that. I mean, that's, you know, but like about the sequel, it feels like the sequel is more like deliberately kind of messed up than this one is. Like this one is a little more fun and like open-ended. Like these are all like, you know, the movies you love, and it's real silly fighting game versions of it. Whereas the second one feels more tropey and. Whoa. Like I don't know that I necessarily dig all the characters in the sequel. I think that I think that version of Dracula is really silly.
Well, hold on.
The Invisible Man.
Yeah, that. Okay, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, there you go. Ouroboros.
Damn.
It's quite good.
I double KO'd and he just won anyway, so.
I'm mad that he just like runs and that's his win animation is he fucking just fucks off like ghost face.
He's a ghost because he runs away like a pansy half the time.
Yeah, you're not really Ghostface. You didn't make Supreme Clientele. You didn't make Iron Man. You didn't make you weren't on that album with MF Doom.
God, hard mode really ramps it up.
They're really, they're doing that shadow cross-up thing. Seems very Zentetsu Last Blade 2 of them. I see where they're going with this, but like maybe you don't need to. There it is. Oh yeah, you can. There's a string you can do off that to like relaunch them back into the grab. It's very silly. Granted, Ghostface is not playing nice. Oh, we got the rings. Why does he get to like teleport into like a KOF short hop? What is going on? Like, why is Ghostface doing KOF shit?
Who let him do that?
I mean, I guess we know the answer
because you die.
Yeah, like in the previous one, like I said, with like they didn't have a limit on how many times you could restand people, so you would just launch someone, jump up, like hit them with a light, restand them, repeat until they died. But
oh yeah, the Moxa influence. Yeah, now that you mention it, he even has the Sam Show 6 stance change mechanic.
It's a Moxa. It's also like I said, you can set out the ball to like be a mine. It's also kind of Cyrax.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't like how that staggered in the end. That was
Death Wish. This seems to work.
I wouldn't say that they're necessarily stiffer, because I like as a former tall man player, like there's just ways you can make people's day ridiculous, and also like they made some characters, they had to make some characters not as they had to restrict some things. Like Herbert West used to be sillier.
Okay. Got me like a what now?
Oh. I want him to do that in the movie. I'm not.
You can technically make him do that via the power of YTPs.
There's a point in probably the first movie actually where like he just straight up hides in the graveyard as a woman, and like we don't, you know.
Oh yeah.
it's not really questioned. Like, does Tall Man support trans rights?
I feel like he would somehow. He has that energy to him.
Yeah, like, you know, he, like, granted, at the end of the day, like, you know, he really supports whoever he can, you know, sneak into his graveyard portal to take them to the thing. What is a spoiler, but like, you know, it's like, would he specifically, because Tall Man becomes becomes a normal-sized woman in that scene, and we just don't. Also, that looks really funny when Chucky like jumps up to grab Tall Man.
Son of a bitch! Once I figure out Sound Redeems, that's definitely ending up on there.
I do not have fond memories of trying to play this matchup against Joe, doing Chucky wall bounce nonsense, like zoning me out with nail gun. Like,
Tall Man is a very trans mass name to have. Yeah, that's.
You know, you're so right. Chucky's not really. I mean, that's the thing. It's like we did mention earlier in the broadcast. Like there are many Chuckies. You can see them in the background. Freddy is absolutely, yeah, problematic, is what I'll call Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger. Gen Z is trying to cancel Freddy Krueger.
It's you know, it's
Gender fluid.
Freddy's just like, oh, it's political correctness gone mad.
Look, they got good guys in store at S-Mart right back there. It says so.
Every time.
Smart.
I feel like Chucky keeps calling me a son of a bitch every time I'm about to just hit him with something really bad.
Yeah. They're not, so there's levels to it, but
whoa,
like if we're gonna talk about who is maybe, you know, the most problematic, there is a maniac cop in this video game. So
yeah,
you know, are we putting Freddy on that level, or are we just content with saying that Freddy is kind of a relic of the 80s and leaving it there? Because that's where I'm fine with this.
I learned since then, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, hi Jan. Tall Man absolutely has. Tall Man is a type of Strider, sort of.
Yeah. He's Strider Amakusa, but also he can't really move all that well.
Yeah, Strider Amakusa Ermac, which is actually dope as shit. Like,
yeah.
If you think about it.
I remember 2001 Freddy just because there's like, I think there's supposed to be a line he says that's scary, but it just sounds very casual. It just made it really funny to me.
I don't remember shit about that actual movie. I don't even think I saw it when it came out. I think I was like really tired when I finally did watch it, and it was just like, well, that was nothing.
There's like a part where like a lady's like, no, I know this can't be real, and Freddy just goes, it's real. But it's just like, I think it's
that's so like, yeah, if that's supposed to be a riff on when Tall Man does it, it's so bad. Tall Man fucking nails that shit when he does it.
Yeah.
That's not a metaphor for the nail gun part. I'm just.
It's just like Freddy says that with the same manner of like, oh, you know, they took like taco fries off the menu. It's like, no, they're still there.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah, like he's just, you know, like letting the bud know, like, oh yeah, you can. Like, Freddy's like, did you know it's really easy to mod your Raspberry Pi?
Is Fat Boys canon to the Freddy verse? I want the Fat Boys as characters in this game.
I would believe that the Fat Boys are not only canon. I would also believe that the Fresh Prince is as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Fresh Prince has had enough, like, reality-bending stuff going on in that show to where I'm like, yeah, I can buy that.
Yeah, like Nightmare on My Street is a better song than we gave it credit for, and I'm here for I'm here for the redemption arc.
So weirdly enough, I think I like non-zoner Tall Man more.
Yeah.
I like that he could just get
third. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, I like that this is a move where it's like if he gets up close to you, he can just hit you like 8 times without trying.
The 3 songs from that album, from that Fresh Prince album, one is the parents just don't understand thing where he's like fighting his parents. One is the I think I can beat Mike Tyson where he's trying to fight Mike Tyson, and 3 is a Nightmare on My Street where he's fighting Freddy Krueger.
Hell of a life.
Yeah, just in the same span, in the same year. God, these strings. This
yeah,
doing strings. I don't like that. There's the mine. Yeah, you can just roll right under the mine. Are you serious? Very serious video game. This is what we're doing these days.
Oh my god.
It's kind of an old game at this point.
Yeah.
I like that wake up super. That's not fair.
It exploded. You're just like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of Fat Boys recently because there was a cheer accident song that reminded me of them because it had this interesting juxtaposition of like, what if there's a piano ballad but the percussion was just somebody doing Fat Boys beatboxing, and I'm like, this kind of goes actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Prince Marky D was kind of a legend.
Yeah. It's like have Todd Rundgren playing piano over that, and it's like, this is the best song ever made.
Yeah, I haven't seen Dream Master in a while, but like I gotta maybe think about like how that weighs up these days. Like it's probably better than Crush Groove. maybe that's not. No, okay, maybe not Crush Groove. Disorderly. Sorry, I was. Crush Groove is a classic. Disorderlies is not.
Wow, I just had iframes past that beef swarm for some reason.
Yeah, that was the bees can't. Like I said, the bees are maybe also phantoms, vector bees. I don't know how it works.
God, Buzzsaw Tall Man seems like he's really annoying.
But Buzzsaw is pretty cheap. Not gonna lie. But it's not like it's like, would you rather eat the Buzzsaw pressure, or would you rather him just do, I guess you would have to go to something like that if they like banned the Tall Man Infinite, which granted is kind of easy to drop.
Oh yeah, the fact that you can have the helper out too, you can just, yeah.
Yeah, the helper just like lets you reset them basically. Granted, the Candyman doing, like I said, just doing Marvel combos.
He teleported into it.
Yeah.
This game rules. Wow. I like that.
This game actually slaps. I like, because Bob Nader asked about the newer one. Like, if the newer one has this sort of like interaction, like the few matches I've watched in the new one is like, it seems very like no one really wants to swing first. Because if you swing first, you just get put in this long ass combos. So it's I kind of have a soft spot for this one. Also, this one is free because they cannot sell it.
Yeah. There is something about just having a fan game that has no interest in copyright and you can still play it.
Yeah, no allegiance to capitalism. It's just a purely, fan love born thing. Like a thing born out of someone really liked the spooky guys, and we're like, what if the scary spooky guys all beat each other up? What then?
Freddy versus Jason really was just like, But what if Freddy
Freddy
versus Tall Man? Like,
yeah, literally the game, and that's beautiful to me.
Because as we're finding out, there's a lot of reference you can have for these characters.
I think all of the lines they put in, all the samples are like really good. They picked like some really choice ones.
Oof.
that sure was yeah. I wasn't blocking any of that.
I can't believe I found my main.
I love, like, there's a reason that when we played this for the Fist Fight in the Movie thing, I was like, I know I entered as Trans Pinhead. I'm going to play Tall Man. Like, I know what I said. That doesn't always have to match up with what I do.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've run into Tekken players that are like Kazuya Mishima 9 and they just play like Paul.
It's like, yeah, everyone who's ever signed up for an online service and had some variation of SSJ Goku in their name.
Yeah. My groovy.
I mean, that's the thing they kind of, as we just saw, the beautiful thing they do here is like everyone's ending is all like, you know, implicating them all as being part of the same continuity, which is batshit, but I believe them.
It kind of reminds me of I don't know why, but it reminds me of Araki's response to like All-Star Battle, and it was a lot simpler than I thought. He's like, man, seeing those characters together is weird, but it's pretty cool. That's pretty much all he said.
Yeah. I really like Ash throwing out the bunch of little guys at you the way that like Sokaku and Killer Fury would like throw the little guys that with hammers at you.
I was just about to say that, yeah. There's a lot of S and K in this game. Where like...
Yeah. Mods, kill this tall man with hammers. Yes, him. with the orbs.
Oh, whoops. Ah.
You know, that's...
Hate to see it. I mean, I love to see it because I'm not playing as him.
No, that's the thing. They deliver on the thing that Mortal Kombat kind of like. You know, when you heard that buzzsaw sound in that MK11 trailer, you're like, oh shit, it's gonna be Ash, and then they just didn't do it. You're like, oh well, never mind. All these zombies.
Yeah, I can't really do anything.
That's too many zombies. That's too many zombies.
Why is one of them just like vibrant blue? What's going on?
Yeah, they're all very they're all very like Skittles coded. That's messed up.
Then he threw up on me.
Oh, gross. Yeah, don't like that.
I mean, I can also throw up. I just choose not to.
Yeah. It's messed up that the real horror is that we could all vomit at any given time, really. I don't like thinking about that.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Michael, please calm down. Michael, what the fuck was that? Round start, corner carry. You get to, like, ceiling grab. Michael might be pretty good in this video game, I don't know. Although, you can set up the mine and then he doesn't get to play the game, so that's fun to do.
Well, I still have it on, so fuck you.
Yeah, this was... Oh, it's still... Yeah, that's...
Ugh.
I can appreciate that it's one of those Ouroboroses, or Ouroborosai, I don't know. One of those supers where, you know, once you pop it, it doesn't go away when you get hit immediately. Like, that's kind of nice, because you're spending all of your resources on it.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know, tall man only got so much currency, you know, the graves don't pay the way they used to.
I saw this page that has, like, here's some secret codes, it's just, like, oddities of the engine.
Yeah. And it is an odd engine.
That's, it's fair. He's got cool hair. He's lanky and he's got a cool suit and he barely talks.
He has a steel ball. He throws out a collection of fucked up little guys that he hangs out with. Okay, maybe hangs out with is the wrong way to put that, given the dynamic of the movie. Yeah, just the guy in a suit, you know? A classy slasher. A clasher? Clasher? There's something in there. Someone worked out that. He's classier than Michael Myers, I think.
This dude is a DMC side boss. Yeah, I can see that too.
He's very much, yeah, like he could pop up and just like he'd be in some far off balcony in a very pristine mausoleum, and you gotta hop on all of his orbs to get to him, but some of them have like buzzsaws on them, so you gotta trick style your way. Like you can, that boss fight writes itself.
It's pretty much, yeah. God, you have a whole like list of characters for that fighting game too. Like
Dante would absolutely get the Ouroboros buzzsaw orbs after fighting this guy. That's true.
And also, there's a lady that broke out nunchuck, so you know you have.
Yeah.
Gotta just work off that, really.
I love that Michael Myers creates the tombstone, then throws the tombstone.
Yeah. That's very like Judah spawning a mirror to get angry at it. Energy.
Sub-Zero making the clone, then he throws the clone. That's
okay.
Called Newton.
I'm gonna have to get something like Wendy's or something after this.
That's a good idea. I gotta go scout for some. We had a bunch of lasagna. I don't know if it's still good, but I might have to undertake that.
I've been eating tteokbokki like all week. I don't know if I can have another bowl, although it's very tempting.
Understandable. Understandable temptation. Zero Sogenmu. I don't think anyone needs Sogenmu. Like,
oh my god.
Jason over here acting like a Marvel character. What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't even
do all that.
I couldn't even change my stance because every time I did it, he just kept hitting me.
This guy. Don't look at me.
It does. That sentence does remind me of one of the funniest things I heard out of Kusuke Advent Calendar, which was I think like day 2 of the whole series, he played like that fucking Saturday morning cartoon Mugen project or whatever.
Yeah. I have that. I don't have that, but I should get that. I've played that once ever.
It's very heavy on the senses, that one.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a part where like he saw that Fat Albert like got hit out, but like the After Effects effect was still going on. He's like, he just sat there. He's like, does Fat Albert have Zero install? And I just had to like, I had to sit there and think about how possible that sentence was.
Oh, yeah, it was Saturday Morning Mayhem.
Yeah.
The one. I was there was a mystery tournament at one MagFest that me and Dank and Flynn and some people were at, and like I think that one I think those characters just happened to be in the big mystery, like, because it was random select, and I think I won because I got Opera Elmer.
Oh man.
I got Opera Elmer and Destroyus at like points where I probably shouldn't have gotten them, and just that kind of, I was truly carried that day.
I mostly remember as like a kid when I was playing Mugen, like there was doesn't Fat Albert just have like a bunch of Hulk moves?
I believe so. Like, which is whichever genius out there was like, you know what Fat Albert would do in a fighting game.
I mostly just also remember his sound design being completely unhinged.
Yeah. Looking at doing like this short hop tail and then having the nerve to hit you with a log that stuns you. Like, again, ties into my thing. I want a Twin Peaks. I know earlier we said like a Twin Peaks car combat game would be incredible. I also kind of want a Twin Peaks fighting game, but I have no idea how that would work.
Bob is your teleport character.
Yeah.
DLC.
Bob feels like a striker.
Oh my god.
That was a lot. You know, like it's truly tall man. Like
I felt like I just bullied the AI. Although after that Jason round.
Yeah, in fairness to some of the stuff I've seen Pumpkinhead do, like Pumpkinhead probably deserves it. In game and out of game.
There's
restands, by the way.
Yeah, there's definitely a loop there.
There are multiple infinites in this video game, and to go ahead and not bury the lead, both of these characters are not free from sin. None of these horror movie characters, surprise surprise, are free from sin.
Oh wait, DDR, that was his name. Yeah, I forgot to check out his boxing game. But
oh, was that the hyper hitboxing thing? Is that what that is?
I only remember there was a character called Mama's Boy. That's.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This chainsaw rush down.
I can't hit him.
Please, put it on the face, please. What are you?
Throw down boxing 2. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's how. Oh my god, you get to. I like that Leatherface would actually run face first into the steel balls. That's just characteristic of, you know, that's just a thing. That's just a thing Leatherface would do.
I also forgot that he's, I guess with the third movie, he's kind of transcoded.
Yeah, like that weird, you know. I was kind of ducking around the pretty lady variation. I didn't know if we wanted to go into that today.
I know he was like dressing the hell up in the third one. I was like,
yeah, kind of a serve. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't, you know, why is that stagger? Like
somebody liked Leatherface.
I'm going to need to revisit this in the coming days. I have some questions.
I'm so glad that this was like playing this for the Spooky Arcade was a very last minute like decision. Or a very off-the-cuff decision. It was just like, what else is Terrordrome? Right, okay.
In the way that, like, I do kind of... I'm curious about the new one, but again, this one holds a special place. I just think that it's probably, like, a little... I wish it were easier, given the engine, but I still appreciate that it exists.
Yeah. And, look, I've played Higurashi vs. Toho 2 online with somebody,
yeah.
so...
I cannot believe sometimes that those are on Steam like that.
Yeah. I can't believe nobody's explored them because there's so much going on in those games.
I did a little bit of a dive on the Zoku Sono Higurashi vs. Toho Universe 2, like that one, but then I think I got gifted, I think Sasha might have gifted me the one before that, and I don't think I've ever opened it.
I think I have more of a fondness for the one that has kind of a more even roster. I think chronologically they're kind of released out of order for some reason, but
that might be why. Is just like that second one is like prior to that, but I should open that to just see. It just feels like those are weird. Those are weird games.
They're just like, hey, what if, you know, you wanted to play a Toho fighting game, you didn't really want it to be Astral Superstars. What if it was just a KOF game?
Yeah, what if you wanted to play a digitized fighting game, but Zun said...
Zun said, go ahead.
Zun said, hey, I got some suggestions.
Oh my god. I forget which game it was that, like, I know there was one where, like, the cosplay budget kind of kicks up a notch. I started getting I started getting gender envy off of some of the portraits.
I think that was Zoku, because I feel like I had the exact same feeling about it. Like,
there's, like, that lady with the witch hat, and I'm like, how... Yeah, I'm just like, what, I'm so jealous.
I'm glad for them living their, you know, like living their character, like bringing their characters to life in ways that they clearly had fun making that.
Yeah. Also, just good faces all around early.
Truly, yeah. Every windscreen is like the way that we often laugh at like Blood Warriors windscreens, like. And people go, oh, how come they don't make digitized fighting games anymore? How come no, you know, it'd be so good. You have a lot of good faces, and I'm like, have you? I got some things I want to look at.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Brief Karate Foolish?
I'm like almost angry that game is really good. Like it's so playable. It's insane.
The very funny thing I keep coming back to with Brief Karate Foolish is that it has the Battle Monsters life bar candles.
Yeah, and a lot of people noticed, like made that comparison. Like, I was not expecting so many people to immediately think, wait a minute, that's the Battle Monsters life bars. I think the weirdest part about that game is, like, the fight message is just, like, a monologue from Black Lagoon translated into Spanish. Like, I don't know.
It's a little odd. That song it starts with is burned into my memory, and I have no idea what it's referencing or why it's like that. I don't know why there's like a weird rocket ship at the beginning.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I never really I haven't thought about that in quite some time. I always think about the character that's kind of like a cautionary tale against cramming.
Oh, yeah.
The college student who studied so hard he just went insane. I also remember when I forget who he fought. I think it's Stretch, the like exercise dude.
Oh yeah.
When he beats him, he just yells double bacon egg burger or something. He's
really hungry.
Yeah. He's also, like, that actor has to be, like, 6'8" or something. It's terrible.
This is very, yeah, it is a large, mostly naked man.
I remember when I came to that game, the sumo guy was, like, terrifying. He would just hit you, like, 5 times and half of your health would be gone.
Yeah, I don't necessarily, like, have a grasp on, like, character strength with that game in particular. I just, oh my god, that picking up was wild. I don't know that I ever want to fight a Nekomimi player.
Yeah, he seemed really tricky. He's got Blanca balls, but also he's got mines everywhere, and
yeah, like having the ability to set out a mine and then do a mostly naked Blanca ball at me is like, I don't know if that's okay. I don't know if I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I need more people exploring that game, because that's another game where the tiers are so, like, up in the air that I've heard Stretch called the best character in the game and the worst character in the game.
There's, like, one person who wrote, like, a guide on the Steam forums about it, and, like, that's all I've ever seen regarding that thing, like, in terms of any kind of deep dive, really.
Yeah, I remember he was talking about how much the boss gets gutted when you play as him. It's like...
Sometimes that's cool. Sometimes it's cool to have like a boss character that has like a very playable version that is like not completely out of control.
Oh, his face.
Oh my god, that's not. You're not supposed to see that.
Put that away.
Yeah, it just defeats the purpose.
Man, this should have. Chris was talking about Sleepaway Camp earlier, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
I was like, technically, the grown-up version could be put in here.
Technically, I don't know that I trust gamers to be responsible with that.
Yeah,
is the thing.
It also, that movie caused the only robot chicken joke I've ever laughed at. Wow. Because it was one of those things where, like, the skit just had no, like, they couldn't think of an ending. So, like, it's just the last scene from Sleepaway Camp 1 that plays out and somebody pops up. It's just like, hey, somebody remembered this movie years ago to make a skit about it, and it just ends. I don't know why that got me, but...
I think the only bit I still think about from that show is the Ted Turner Captain Planet. It's like, where he's just ziplining. It's like, oh, is that what they call that?
Oh man, when it comes to ziplining, I can only think of Tim Robinson now.
It doesn't help that they, like, you know, like there's the other, like there's a whole ass other Captain Planet gag they kind of undercut that one with after that fact. Oh yeah, you got glass in my eyes and my foot in your balls, Captain Planet. Leave the planet or I'll fucking kill you.
Wait, there's a Freddy Krueger that's Terrordrome, Mortal Kombat Project, and Cool Choi. Amazing.
Cool Choi. So he just has Berserker Barrage then. That's.
I guess so. Yeah.
I'm gonna presume that there is a.
Whoa.
A barrage of the Berserker variety. Oh my god, that gun.
Yeah. I think we were talking about visceral supers before. I remember there was one that, like, there's a fatality in MK3 that, like, the first time I saw it, the fact that there was no blood or explosions made it kind of feel a bit more rude.
Yeah.
That was the, if the Striker taser fatality didn't have, like, the extendo taser that, like, just the fact that it's just him shocking the shit out of them, like, it just feels more... There's something way more visceral about it.
Like the ones I tend to appreciate in Mortal Kombat is just like where there's just nothing. There's just ash and soot, and you're just fucking gone. Like there's no. Speaking of taser, by the way.
Yeah. Wow.
Why does he get? I guess it's fine if he only gets 2 of those, but like that's you know.
This is my last credit, by the way.
I got all good. Why's it gotta be Maniac Cop?
Yeah.
Like that guy.
It's Yamashita from Samurai Cop down there. In there. Yeah.
I can't not think of just him smearing the blue paint on himself in the mirror like Captain. Like that makes me laugh. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, there aren't a lot of like ones I come back to. That's a pretty good bit.
If you have that many skits, a couple of them gotta be funny, you know?
Like these, you're getting these restands down, by the way. I'm very proud.
Thank you. I've learned from the best. Later. I know the flying orbs have like brains in them and stuff, but like, who's he saying that to?
I presume either the I don't remember in the context of the movie why he would be saying that.
I also remember. That's how we're going.
No, it's not like a quotable from it, really.
I remember I never like watched the movies all the way through. I just like, you know, kind of listened to an overview of them. The last Phantasm movie feels like weirdly sad. Like it's
it's kind of one of those like
Jesus.
The way it's like the way it's filmed is like it's a lot of green screen. I kind of don't mind the way it's kind of put together. We watched all of those in one shot at one point. I don't remember which one I like. I think the first one is probably still the best, but
yeah, I mean it's got the scene where he drops the hammer on that guy's foot.
Yeah.
What?
The boots. The shoes. They're very good. They're very nice shoes. They cross up in funny way too.
That's the added bonus. They don't tell you that when you're buying it from Kohl's.
Yeah. when your body is filled with mustard, it's you know it's like, you know how mustard is all like at the bottom of the mustard bottle and you gotta like slam the bottom a bit. It's like the tall man's body's like that. Shoes just filled with it. Honey Dijon.
Yeah, the Grey Poupon. I think of the Grey Poupon line so much because of how the Wayne's World game fucked it up. Yes. So what fascinates me about the Wayne's World cutscenes in the game is that they exclusively use scenes that they needed licensing to make the joke with, and they didn't have it. So they had to remove the punchlines, basically.
Oh, wow. So
Wayne is now going up to a random guy at a stoplight and going, excuse me, do you have any mustard? And they're just like, I remember VG Jug is like, now Wayne just looks like he is like completely unhinged. He's just bothering old men for condiments and stuff like
Yeah. I gotta figure out what the best way I could somehow play the dataless encounter would be, because you just reminded me inadvertently that like Tia Carrere is you know, like got her start around there, but then was like, I'm gonna be in FMV games, or at least that one. Like,
God bless.
You know, bless Tia Carrere. I hope she's having a good day.
Yeah.
For the weekend.
Kind of the best character in Wayne's World too. Like, as I've come to find out over the years, like just
true,
just very level-headed, doesn't take any shit. It's so funny that when you get older, you realize that the main antagonist of the movie for half of it is Wayne.
Like, oh yeah, Wayne is his own worst. Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I can't get over Herbert West just HRTing himself mid-fight. I wanna devise some sort of combo where he just does the mid-combo injection.
No.
Just do my estradiol real quick.
That's how you know, I come out to people. It's like, I've been reanimated.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That like is.
Whoa.
When the thing is like part 2, the revenge. That's how it was for me. Yeah.
HR22 Electric Boogaloo. I swear I just got up and then became dizzy for no reason.
Oh, the little head he throws causes it, but I didn't even see how many he had. I think they just make up stuns as they go sometimes.
Yeah, it's starting to seem that way. I can't believe this game felt tame when I was playing as Candyman. Like,
yeah, Tall Man really kind of brings out some of the gross potential. Like you can see like they were fans of that MK thing of just like, how do we set up a free hit? It's like, what if Tall Man could just levitate you towards him? Also, that was a rude thing to do to that Jawa, Herbert. That didn't.
He defibrillated the Jawa.
Yeah.
Clear. It's like, what?
Trying to defibrillate this.
Does Pinhead the final boss?
I would presume. I mean, I can't think of anyone else in the game who's as like who does stuff like that. Like what is happening? Why is there lightning now? I don't even remember Pinhead having that move.
Maybe it's because I picked hard mode?
Possibly. I've never seen him do lightning like that. I've watched a bunch of, you know, like combo footage and matches. I did not know that was a thing. These chains seem like a problem for a Tall Man.
Yeah, he's kind of getting outmatched here.
Yeah, the fact that you can just like chill and like post up, throw these chains, and then just teleport away, and just that's not fair. Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do this stuff?
Well, let's
we have such sights to show you, huh?
I feel like since I'm at the end, I kind of just had to get there, right? Like it's.
Yeah, like if you know get in, like you can clearly murder him, but yeah, these chain chain that like starts up and arcs down it seems the most not okay. Like, why? There's a bunch of recovery at the end, but just, oh boy.
It's like frame 1 too.
Yeah, that shouldn't be that fast.
Okay, they are. Yeah.
That isn't need the main. Okay, that makes sense. In the way that, like, yeah, like a Cenobite probably would be the you know, the big bad of most things. Like, I don't even think Tall Man, given the nature of Tall Man, is as not of this not of this plane as, you know, Pinhead. As the Hell Priest, which we're not going to call it that. Clive, I'm sorry that you want us to call Pinhead Hell Priest Clive, but we're not going to call Pinhead that because for years now we've called him Pinhead.
Yeah. There's a reason why Snoop Dogg was like, nah, just keep calling me Snoop Dogg, it's fine. He tried the Snoop Lion thing and he was just like, this isn't catching on, I can read the room.
It's for like one project, it's the thing whereas like Pinhead isn't even, Pinhead is a mantle, I think even the fact that we like gender Pinhead is wrong, like Pinhead is like,
yeah.
you see the head, you see what's going on. It's why nobody likes that movie where they like go into Pinhead's backstory and it's like, that's not even really what's important. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, well, congratulations. You beat him up real bad. That was...
It's a hell of a picture.
And so I guess Tall Man just murks the fuck out of all the Cenobites? Is that what we're doing?
Pretty much, yeah. The Cenobites are getting desperate.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
For the first time, the Cenobites are like, God, help. This Tall Man won't leave us the fuck alone. Holy
the Tall Man didn't expect that.
He pulls up to Leviathan. He's like, what's up? I got these orbs. I heard you were talking shit from your floating pyramid over there. He's gonna... One day he would come back to this realm. Oh, okay, so he just like... You know, I could go over there to that big spinny... You know... He left the Hell Realm.
He's plotting.
Plotting and scheming.
All right.
Get in that, yeah, that's wow.
What a game! I will have to lab this a bit more. It's really addicting.
Yeah. It's a good video game. It's a very easy fighting game to play like for a day.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
Day.
God, it's getting hot in here. But I think that about wraps it up. I need to eat very badly.
Big Sam. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Yeah, same. Thanks, Aaron, for co-hosting.
Oh, you're welcome. You know, I'm always down to get spooky scary with it.
With some spooky gals.
Down to dig through the ditches, burn through witches, etc., etc.
But yeah, the next day, I forgot what date I was gonna do it, but it will happen. So just keep an eye out, I guess. So, but
yeah. We'll post up on the bluest of skies, I guess.
But for now, thanks everybody for stopping by, and we'll see y'all later. Yeah, sorry. There's a hell of an archive though, so. But yeah, thanks everybody. We will see you later.
Peace. Bye.